Big Daz, what's up with it, homie? Salute to you, family. Man, this feel good. Big Joe Townsend, what's up with it? Salute, family. Shout out to the Old Hillside Bourbon Company. Yes, my bourbon family. Hey. Kevin Dunbar, the scholar in the building. What's up with you, baby? Man, that's so soulful. Don't that feel good? That's all I'm doing, man. I'm just doing my job. That's it. Oh, man, that's soulful. Hey. Man. Oh, baby. Man, what's up with it, family? What's the damn deal, man? This is JuniorTheTruth. And this is indeed the Punch Junkie Podcast, man. Yes. Salute to the family. Thank y'all so much, man, for taking the time to tune in. Really, truly, genuinely appreciate it, man. Shout out to the LDBC, Lions Den Boxing Community. Yes. Salute to the Punch Junkie family, the whole entire Punch Junkie network, man. Yes. Salute to my sister Thrive and Glow with Joe. What's up with you, baby? Man, that feel good, huh? Like that just, man, that there take me to a whole different place in life. You feel me? Stuff makes sense now that didn't make sense then. If that makes any sense, things make sense to me now that didn't make sense to me then. But salute to y'all. Thank y'all so much for taking the time to tune in. Really, truly, genuinely appreciate it, man. If I had a million tongues, I couldn't tell it all, man. Thank you so much, man. I am indeed your host, JuniorTheTruth, man. You can follow me everywhere via social media. I can be found with the handle JuniorTheTruth. That's JuniorTheTruth, and that's over all the social media platforms, man, each and every one. But if you're really looking for me, man, like if you really, truly looking for me, you can catch me over on the hub, www.JuniorTheTruth.com. You can also catch me over on the Punch Junkie Network, man, the last place in the world for real fans of the sweet science. Be sure to come pull up on me, though, man. www.punchjunkie.com will indeed get you there, man. But salute to you all, man. And once again, you can follow me everywhere via social media, man. I can be found with the handle JuniorTheTruth, JuniorTheTruth. That's over all the social media platforms. I had to forgive me, man. I'm still under the weather, as y'all can hear in my voice, and man, I got that. I don't know what this is. You feel me? But whatever it is, I got it pure. I got it. It's uncut. Everybody else got the shit that's been stepped on. Mine ain't been stepped on, man. I got the ooh wait. You feel me? I got that ooh man. And it just won't shake. It just won't shake. Salute to the homie AB in the building. What's up with you, bro? Man, but I wanted to come in, man, and just chop it up with y'all real quick, man. Get in and out. I ain't did a whole bunch of boxing talk, man. So I had to come in here and you know, put some paint where it ain't and get my thoughts on some of the current events and things that's going on in the sport of boxing, as well as give you all a big announcement, man, as it relates to what it is that we're doing. So definitely excited, man. So salute to you all, man. Salute, man. I don't even know how to do this, but I'm gonna just say this. Like, first and foremost, I'm standing on this, man. Boxing is not dead at all. You understand what I'm saying? Excuse me. Joe Townsend said, look at that. I coughed and the whole stream went I don't know what we got going on. The whole stream went blurry. There we go. Come on back. Come back to me, baby. Come back to me. He says, you got that new clinical trial virus, boy. Yeah, they trying to, you feel me? Because they say, man, we can get that monkey down, boy. These other ones that don't stand a chance, like they trying to, woo. It's uncut, bro. It's pure, 100% straight off the boat. But boxing is not dead, man, at all. And so much, in fact, I'm tired of hearing people say it. Boxing is boxing is alive and well. You understand what I'm saying? People just be beating dead horses. Like, people just continuously talk about the same things that it just creates a dead horse, and creates not just a dead horse, then it's an echo chamber of dead horses, or echo chamber of beating a dead horse. And of course, you're gonna say, man, I don't hear that shit. I don't talk about that. But boxing is man, we jumping. You understand what I'm saying? Like we we jumping. That's all I'm gonna say. We jumping. Now, don't get me wrong. We do have a shortage of big fights. Like in the next, few days, we do have a shortage of big fights. Today we got the Joshua Buatsi versus Buatsi versus Parker fight in the UK. You know what I mean? And it's a UK card, man. So it's cool. It's about to take off starting soon. Here, I think if it hasn't started already, what time is it? 10:22. So it'll be starting shortly. So you got that. All right, cool. You know what I'm saying? Also, we got tonight Speedy Rashidi Ellis versus Javier Fortuna. That's something. That's something I definitely want to see. I like Javier Fortuna. He's a dirty mo. And then it's good to see Speedy Rashidi Ellis in action as well. Then Friday, I don't know how to make a tiger noise, and if I did, I'd probably start barking uncontrollably. But we got Tiger Johnson, man, Ohio's own, over on the Pro Box TV card, man. Y'all know I'm excited about that. And he's fighting the Flash kid, the Cuban who's 15-2. Tiger Johnson 16-0. But that's taking place next Friday, man. Like, yeah, a Pro Box TV on a Friday, man. Sign me up. You understand what I'm saying? Then Saturday next week, we got Ortiz Jr. versus Erickson Lubin, in a fight that Erickson Lubin is about to upset the whole world. He about to shock the world. You feel me? Excuse me. And they fighting for the WBC interim title at super welterweight at 154. And it's in Fort Worth at the Dickies Arena. Like, man, they would be glad I got a whole bunch of travel. If I ain't had so much travel, I'd slide out there. I slide out there for that. But what? Like, that's Saturday. We got Ortiz versus Erickson Lubin. You understand what I'm saying? Then the Friday the 14th, and I don't know how this is gonna go, but then the following Friday we have the Jake Paul versus Gervonta Davis fight. I'm not sure. I know everything is up in balance, so I don't really know how that's gonna shake out. You know what I mean? But on that card, we also have the return of Gary Antoine Russell. Gary Antoine the Last Russell, and he's fighting the Japanese dude named Hiroka. You know what I mean? Like that. We got them. We got Alicia Baumgartner on that card. You understand what I'm talking about? We got Albert Prince Bell on that card too. Anderson Silva, I believe, is fighting on that card. Man, we got some. It's gonna be some. Man, that card is gonna be entertaining. You understand what I'm saying? Then we got that. That's the 14th. And then the 15th, we got the rematch between Eubank Jr. and Connor Benn. And I get to see Chris Eubank Sr., one of my favorite people in the sport of boxing. I get to see Uncle Chris Eubank Sr. What? Like, what are we talking about, man? What are we talking about? You understand what I'm saying? And then we get to see also they have a card that same day, September the 15th. It's a card in Mexico, the Espinosa versus how you say it, King Guy. But also we get the return of Richard Torres Jr., my dude, and also is his name Emilio Vargas. He's on that card as well. Like, come on, man. Like we then the following week, Saturday, November 22nd, it's Fade Day. For those of us that know, salute to my BCU family. So it's Fade Day. We're gonna be in Houston, Texas, acting out. But then we got the Benavidez versus Yarde card, which has one of the biggest fights in the sport of boxing, which is Devin the Dream Haney versus Brian Norman Jr. And also we have Sam Noakes versus Abdullah Mason, Ohio's own, in Abdullah Mason's first title bout, world title bout. Like, man, what are we talking about? And then on Monday the 24th, Monster Inoue fights against Nasukawa on that Monday. You know what I mean? In a all looks like they got some Japan, and they got some look like they got some got American dude over there. Aleem is fighting over there, and it looks like they got some Italians going over there. They finna get beat on. Like, man, boxing, there is a lot going on in the sport of boxing. Like, I don't, you know what I mean? And I'm not even really talking about, you know, the little minor cards and stuff that are popping up that I'm looking at. But we got an action-packed November, family. Like, we got an action-packed November. Come on, B About It Farms, man. Salute, man. B About It Farms came in and said, man, he said, how is it healthy with all fighters fighting once every year and a half? I feel your optimism, bro, but this shit over, bro. Come on, bro. Man, I don't got no boo. I need a boo. I need a boo. I need some boo. Nah, bro, I need a boo. I ain't got no boo. What's this? I don't even know what that sound is. It didn't even do shit. Man, I ain't. Come on, bro. Don't do that, bro. He said, Cruz and Roach is on pay-per-view, man. It's on pay-per-view for everybody else. But yeah, it's on pay-per-view for some. Some of us got, you know, some of us got ships outside. We didn't sanded the deck, wax on, wax off, Mr. Miyagi style. We got the ships ready to go. Iron, matey. Hey, man. November is loaded. Did I say September? Thriving Glow with Joe said September. I meant November. September is gone. I meant November if I said September. Salute to the guy in the building. Come on, B About It Farms, man. Don't do that to me. K_G_. What's up with it, homie? Come on, bro. Don't hit me with the laughing, rolling emojis, man. Don't hit me with the laughing, rolling on the floor emojis, man. You understand what I'm saying? The problem is, and this is my problem. I'm gonna speak about myself. Problem is we got to get these motherfuckers. We got to stop, like, with these fighters, right? If they not fighting or pursuing a fight or not doing, like, bro, we got to stop paying them attention. You understand what I'm saying? We got to stop paying them attention, bro. Like, that's it. We got to stop paying them attention. You understand what I'm saying? Stop paying them attention. I'm gonna tell you the truth. I'm gonna tell you the truth. Hold on. I'm gonna tell you the truth. We got to stop paying them attention. Like, we got to stop. Like, we literally got to. If they not fighting, we got to stop. All this social media back and forth, all this social media banter, all this Twitter beef and these Twitter wars, and man, I don't want to hear shit if you ain't in the gym. Like, I don't want to see nothing, bro. I want to see you fighting. Stop paying. When you see them in the streets, stop paying attention to them. Like, I'm serious, man. Like, I got to, bro, fighting, boxing. That's what we want to see. Don't want to see nothing else. Don't want to hear nothing else. I'm not supporting no fucking rap careers. I'm not supporting no acting. I'm not supporting nothing if you ain't delivering. And this, and I know, Junior, what are you saying? All they got to do is box. You're just saying shut up and fight. Yes. Shut up and fight. Yes. Yes. Shut up and fight. I don't want to hear nothing. I don't want to hear nothing else, man. I don't want, because I would rather give that attention and give that credence to fighters that are really, truly, like, literally trying to keep their careers rolling and keep these fighters who are literally trying to get on and get in position. So the fighters who are in position, if they don't want to do what they called to do, Man, get them out the way. Get them out the way. Because there's a lot of fighters who are, and like I'm saying, the whole problem is that we pay all the attention to the dudes that ain't trying to do, or the fighters who ain't trying to do what they supposed to do. And that's just it. And yeah, and 50-50 fights too. No more we know who finna win. I don't want to see Ali, bro. See, man, be about the farms, bro. You just messed up the whole stream, bro. I don't want to see Boots versus Exhibit A from Who-Fuckistan. I don't want to see that, man. What's up with it, Shaquilla Fields, aka Gertrude? What's up with you, Trudy? I don't want to see that. I want to see fights, unification bouts, big meaningful fights. Like, that's what I want to see. I don't want to see it. And I'm gonna tell you another thing. Like, I would never, I can't even believe that I'm saying this on screen, but this is where we at. And damn it, drastic times calls for drastic measures. Stop buying these bullshit pay-per-views. They trying to use pay-per-views as a model to finance the fights and finance the events. Stop it. They're trying to pay salaries, base salaries out of pay-per-view, and it's not going to work. Stop it. MJ's Total Health and Wellness. What's up with you, homie? Stop it. Don't support it. I challenge y'all to buy one pay-per-view per year. Buy one pay-per-view per year. Use it wisely. Shaker85. What's up with you, baby? Salute to you. Use it wisely. One pay-per-view per year. Stop it. My brother Be About a Farm says, so losing or getting a draw with Tank gets you on pay-per-view now. And I ain't going. One pay-per-view, and what really should be happening is that they should have that Benavidez, and Yarde and the Roach and Pitbull should be on the undercard of that fight. Make these big, massive cards with big co-main events and so on and so forth. Excuse me. One pay-per-view per year. That's it. Better use it wisely. But stop buying these, man, I can't believe I'm saying this. It sounds like I'm hating, because I am. Stop buying these pay-per-views, man. Stop buying these pay-per-views, man. Stop it. So anyway, that's kind of where I'm at with it. But I do believe, like, once again, like I said, I believe that there's so much more in the sport of boxing for us to be talking about than just the few little dead storylines that everybody regurgitates and resuscitates every single day. You feel me? So let me dive in and get my thoughts on some of the stuff that's been going on recently. And see, this is some mess, man. But all right, Layla Ali and Clarissa Shields back and forth. I watched Layla Ali's last response. I'm not interested in watching anything else, man. You feel me? I'm not interested in watching anything else from that. You understand what I'm saying? The only thing I want to see is Layla go on and move on with doing what it is that she's been doing. And I want Clarissa to go on, and I don't even want Clarissa to do what she's been doing. And I mean this as respectfully as possible. I don't fuck with what Clarissa been doing. And I love Clarissa enough to say this. I ain't been jiving on the way she been moving. I haven't been. And I said this before. I feel like she's gotten away from the essence of what has made her who she is. And I feel like she has become in such a pursuit of being a celebrity more so than being the best. We fell in love with Clarissa because she was in pursuit of being the best women's fighter of all time. Or at least that's what I did. You understand what I'm saying? So all of this other stuff that's been going on is just kind of like, yeah. And all of that, it's like just a big ass ball of just negative energy that comes from my little sister. And I don't like it. Like, I don't like that. I don't like that negative energy. I don't like that going at it with everybody, and it's always like you into it with everybody. And those of us that are from where we from, when we look at these situations and we bite them down, and when we say, man, it's not everybody else. You understand what I'm saying? Like you got a problem with everybody, like you into it with everybody. And you into it with people that you not even potential opponents. You feel me? Like you into it with people who aren't even potential opponents. What are we doing? Why are we arguing? And I never liked the Layla Ali conversation because Layla Ali is about to be 50 years old. Layla Ali, the era in which Layla Ali fought is a different era from now. It's a different sport. And not only that, Layla Ali has been out of the ring for damn near 20 years. You understand what I'm saying? So what do you really get? So let's say Layla Ali said, hell yeah, let's do it. And came back and got her 50-year-old ass in shape and got her 50-year-old ass back in the gym training and boxing and the fighting mentality and so on and so forth. And they get in there and Clarissa Shields steamrolls her. What comes from that? What comes from that? Because if you really think about it, and I'm stupid, like I ain't the sharpest knife in the drawer, right? But they were talking about Layla Ali getting 15 to 20 mil, right? So if Layla Ali got 15 to 20 mil for that fight, let's have a real conversation. Like let's have a real for real. Let's come out of La La Land for a minute, y'all, and let's have a real for real conversation. So if they got 15 to 20 mil for Layla Ali, right? That don't leave much. That don't leave much meat on the bone for anything else. That don't leave much meat on the bone for anything else. Because if they give 15 to 20 mil for Layla Ali, do you think there will be 15 to 20 mil for Clarissa Shields? Right? So she will take the shorter end of the money. This is just me hypothetical speculating. I might absolutely have no idea what the fuck I'm talking about. Layla Ali might get 15 mil and Clarissa Shields might get 50. You feel me? But for me, for those of us that have our feet on the ground, if Layla Ali's getting 15 million, let's just say 15, then that's gonna leave a couple mil for Clarissa's purse. So you can't say you're gonna get a big payday. Like it's not the big payday, right? You get to be a part of a big event, might do some pay-per-view numbers, might get some money in the pay-per-view on the back end, right? And then you go out there and steamroll her. And everybody's gonna look and say, what are we going, what does that do for your legacy? She's 50 years old. She got a cookbook and seasonings and host shows and shit. Like, she got teenage kids. You know, raising teenagers is different. You got to keep a handle on them teenagers, especially the girls. They treacherous. You got to keep a hold on these teenage girls. Like, man, what the fuck? What do you get if you go out there and you steamroll Layla Ali? You will get a permanent black eye on your legacy. You understand what I'm saying? It's just like fighting your little sister. You understand what I'm saying? It's just like fighting your little sister. If you beat her up, it's like, oh. But if she fuck around and still on you, then you the laughing stock in the neighborhood. You understand what I'm talking about? So say she gets it, Clarissa goes in there and Layla Ali laying one of them booger hooks, nigga, and shut the lights out. Like that's a lose-lose situation. It's always been a lose-lose situation. You understand what I'm saying? And not only is it a lose-lose situation, it looks foolish for even having that argument because you're sitting here bickering with Layla Ali. And the way Layla Ali was handling and addressing the whole beef and the whole situation, the whole time, I'm gonna be real with you, she was snatching the lips off of Clarissa. Like, she's snatching Clarissa's lips off. Point after point after point. It just looked bad, man. It just looked bad. And I'm with K_G_. He says, take that 15 mil and put it towards an active fighter like Green. Help another black woman out. I'm gonna do you one better, bro. Take that 15 mil and line it up with Shadeja Green, right? But then put Franchon Cruz, Alicia Baumgardner. You feel me? Build out, take that 15 mil and build out one of the biggest women's cards in the history of boxing. You understand what I'm saying? Take that 15 mil and bust it and put on a massive event in Detroit. And have like 5 women's championship fights. You understand what I'm saying? Bust that shit down in twos. You feel me? 2 million here, 2 million there, 2 million here, 2 million there. You see what I'm saying? And stretch it. And put that bitch anyway. But at the end of the day, though, that something like that, an event like that, or a fight versus Shadeja Green would do so much more for Clarissa's career. It would do so much more than trying to fight Layla Ali. So I never really liked that. I never really liked it. And I just think it just really, truly got messy. And I'm not going to lie to you, I'm not really entertained by it. And I'm not really entertained by Clarissa always in mess. You know, the Clarissa I like is the Clarissa that's dedicated and focused on fighting. I like the Clarissa that is at the fights, supporting the other black fighters. I've gone to bats for Clarissa. I went Amsterdam on the black fighters because they don't support Clarissa like she supports them. You feel me? No, I want to see her rededicate herself to the sport. You understand what I'm saying? And only she knows this. Like, she knows how dedicated she's been to the sport, how dedicated she's been to the craft. I want her to stop being emotional, stop acting out of emotion. You understand what I'm saying? Stop all of the foolishness and really, truly hone in on building out the rest of her legacy. And that be that. Salute to my Hard Action Sports Podcast. What's up with you, bro? But I'm not interested in all this other foolishness, man. Like, I'm just not, bro. I'm just not. And so that's how I feel about that. And I think that, once again, I believe that the whole time the arguing and bickering and bantering with Layla Ali was a lose-lose situation, no matter how you slice it out. Even trying to offer her to fight her is a lose. That was a lose-lose. I mean, it was different and it was exciting because of the call out and the video and stuff that Clarissa made, where they sat down with the 20 million and shit. Yeah, that was cool. But like, that's time, energy, and effort that you could put towards something else that's gonna move the pendulum and move the needle with regard to your career. And that's just that, man. That's just that. Man, come on, bro. Be About a Farce asked me who I got between Haney and Norman. Man, it's a hard one, bro. That's a hard one. I can preface it by saying I think it is the best fight at welterweight right now, and that's saying something because Devin Haney hasn't even fought at welterweight. I think it's gonna be the tale of it's really a tale of two fights, bro. It's really a tale of two fights, and I think that excuse me. How you say this? Excuse me. OG Mr. Mom, what's up with you, homie? Poi Pounder Northwest says Clarissa's making $500K a fight with Salida, and they're not making any money promoting her. Overpaying fighters more than they're worth is killing the sport. Overpaying the fighters more than they're worth is killing the sport. I can't say I agree with that, bro. But what I will tell you is I believe that the primary thing that's killing the sport is, now I do believe overpaying fighters is not a good thing. Like, let's be clear, as far as, you know, the continuity of the sport. But I believe if fighters are going to be paid, they should be putting on a product that's worth the money. You understand what I'm saying? So I believe not making the biggest events is what's killing the sport of boxing. Like, not making the fights that we supposed to get. Like, these are fights that we supposed to get. We are supposed to get these fights. You understand? The money, they're forking out money. Like, you can't tell me we wasn't supposed to get Canelo versus David Benavidez. You cannot. The storylines there. The lineage with regard to their careers and their titles is there. You understand when the bad blood is there. Everything's there, bro. You can't tell me that we were not supposed to get that fight. And look at all the money that Canelo made dancing around that fight. Made money, made a bag here, made a bag there, made a bag with PBC, made a bag with Matchroom Boxing, made a bag with Turk Al-Sheikh, all while dancing around the David Benavidez fight. And that was the biggest fight for his career. To the degree, think about this, running from David Benavidez, and he ran into two buzzsaws. He lost to Dimitri Bivol, which was ill calculated. He didn't think he was going to lose to Bivol, and he lost to Terrence Bud Crawford, all while avoiding David Benavidez. So I believe that overpaying for a lesser product is what's killing the sport. You understand? When a Super Mac time, what's up with you, homie? Salute. King Von 86, what's up with you, brother? But salute to Pounder Northwest, man. I appreciate it. I never seen you see you before over here, so salute to you. But I believe that in my heart, of all hearts, and I forgot, I ain't even make no announcements or nothing. I'm tripping. But in my heart of all hearts, though, I believe that, and I don't, and I'll be honest. Man, I don't want to say that because I'm sounding like I'm gonna throw him under the bus. I'm not so sure I'm sold on the job that Salida Promotions has done with Clarissa. You understand what I'm saying? And I'm not so sure that they're doing with regard to her PR, because, you know, her PR needs some work. You feel me? Like, her PR needs some work. And I'm gonna tell you, when these fighters and they have these brands that are not conducive to they have brands that are not conducive to positioning them in a position to actually make money and maximize their dollars. I always look at their teams. Like, I always look at the promoter. What is the promoter doing? As a promoter, your job is to promote the fighter. So if a fighter is working with you and their star power is not up to snuff, whose fault is that? You understand what I'm saying? It's crazy as hell to me, the whole fiasco with Top Rank and Terrence Bud Crawford, how he could be at Top Rank for all those years, and then Top Rank, Bob Arum. And I don't know where Bob Arum at. I think heard somebody say Bob Arum was, boy, they said he was missing in action. Like, missing. They said he's somewhere with like Chubbs Peterson and the alligator. You feel me? Yeah, I'm like, damn. Sheesh. But I be hearing all types of shit though. Hope he ain't in that gangster lean. But anyway, you can't then come out and say that he's not a draw. Like, this dude, if this dude ain't a draw, whose fault is that if you his promoter? How can somebody, bro, if somebody worked with me, I'm talking about me, you work with JuniorTheTruth, right? Or let's say Punch Junkie Promotions, and we take on a fighter, and we are responsible for promoting his career. And at the end of our contract, at the end of our 2 years of working together, they don't have more followers on social media. They don't have more brand notoriety. They don't have They don't have a brand that is good for marketing and marketing deals. And they don't have any leverage at the negotiation table by the time we're done in 2 years. I can't then in 2 years say, man, I just can't market Joe Blow, the love of man. I just can't market him. He's not marketable. I lost more money than him. I could have built me a mini mansion in West Dayton by the money I lost on Joe Blow, the love of man. You should look at me and you should boo me. I should be booed out the streets. And I should be booed out of boxing. And that should deter other fighters from actually signing and wanting to work with me. That sounds like janky promoters to me. What you mean you got a fighter and you got control of their career for 10 years and they're not a draw? You understand what I'm saying? And not only are they not a draw, they're undefeated. They've been undefeated. They've been fucking undisputed world champion. World champion in 3 divisions, undisputed in 1, and undefeated and from a small market. Are you crazy? Are you crazy? What you mean? And you have a TV deal with the leader in worldwide sports, ESPN. You have a TV deal with ESPN. And you have you have a fighter who has been coined the number 1 pound for pound fighter for the last 5 years, and he's not a draw, and you haven't made money. He's not a star. That tells me your promotional outfit is trash. Yeah, that tells me you sorry. That tells me that as a promoter, you're a scrub. You're a scrub. That's what that tells me. I'm stupid. But that's what that tells me. Jay Good, what's up with you, family? Salute to you. Stephen L. the Mizak, what's up with you, homie? Salute. Royal Constrictor, I see you. What's up with it? He said, Royal Constrictor said, break it down for him one time. That's all I'm saying, bro. If you work with a promoter in order to increase your brand notoriety. That's what that is. You feel me? Of course, you get your events booked and they put out and fork out the money and forward the money for the events and so on and so forth. But plugging in with a promoter, you're plugging into a network that is supposed to expand your brand and make your brand better. You understand what I'm saying? And it's supposed to bring more notoriety to your career. Else, other than that, why the fuck would you sign with a promoter? Other than that, you should just put on your own events, or you should work with local promoters or whatever. You see what I'm saying? So to work with a promoter and to accomplish what Bud Crawford accomplished, and then at the end, you sitting here and you saying, I can't do nothing with him, man. I can't promote him. He's not marketable. I lost money on him. And ain't nobody look at you crazy. Like somebody should have told you, shut the fuck up. Man, I'm trying not to do all this cussing. Somebody should be looking at you like you crazy. You understand what I'm saying? Meanwhile, you know what we see? Errol Spence, Danny Garcia, Showtime Sean Porter. Who am I missing? One time Keith Thurman, who was super inactive. All of these dudes have brands that are notable within the welterweight division. Like we know who they are. We're familiar with who they are. We have Adrian Apollo Broner. We're familiar with who all these people are. This is all the same era with Bud Crawford. And you telling me he's not a star. And you don't think that you don't think for 1 second that you might have failed at doing your job. Yeah. So I'm looking at it. Be About a Farm says, other than hardcore boxing fans, nobody gives a shit about boxing. The casual fan is even less of a casual fan now in today's market. I agree with that. But I also think, and this is where it gets hectic. And this is where I lose a whole lot of y'all. This is where I lose a whole lot of people, because there is new blood there's a new breath of life that's being breathed, a breath of life that's being breathed into the sport of boxing, and y'all are not appreciating what y'all seeing because y'all listen to these people talk to y'all about a bunch of bullshit. Even myself, because I used to talk about it, and I used to talk, and I felt like it was a bunch of bullshit. I even referred to it as buzzard fuck boxing. Jake Paul is doing something major in the sport of boxing. I'm trying to tell y'all. And when you look at, and people are condemning Shakur Stevenson for going over there and working with him. They're condemning Keyshawn Davis for going over there and working with him. And I'm telling y'all, y'all should just sit back and be cool. Y'all should just sit back and be cool. Y'all should sit back and be cool, because what they have been doing has not worked for them at this juncture of their careers. They should be going over there talking to Jake Paul, and they should be figuring out how to sign with Jake Paul. But y'all not ready to have that conversation, man. Y'all not ready to. Yes, they should go over there and help Jake Paul with his camp for his fight versus Tank Davis. Yes. Because other than that, you're going to be somewhere in the desert. If you ain't going to sign, if you want to stay in America and have a boxing career in America, you better be over there with Jake Paul. You feel me? Be about a farce. This ain't no secret, bro. Like, this ain't no secret. Y'all keep playing. Like, y'all go on and play. Y'all keep playing. Y'all keep pretending. Y'all keep living in la la land. But there are those of us who are realists, and the reality, and we looking at, and I know what the fuck I'm looking. I know what I see. I know what I see. I know what I see. This is a two-horse race. Two-horse race. You better carry your ass. Because Turkey them over there trying to undo the Ali Act, man. Hey, man. So one person is brokering a deal with Netflix and has brought Netflix into the sport of boxing. Brought Netflix into the sport of boxing. and putting on these events, circus events, some of them. But then on the circus events, you see the undercards that have championship world class fighters in boxing, and then he's had women's fights, the biggest women events in the history of the sport, the most lucrative women's boxing events in the history of the sport, are all under the tutelage and the coverage of MVP Promotions, Jake Paul and his team. You are currently witnessing the restructuring of boxing. Pay attention, peeps. That's what Be About a Foreign said. Yeah. Jay Good said, boy, boxing is shaky. Bambi-legged. Hey, man, say. So Shakur, them dudes going, Montana Love, them dudes going over there working with Jake Paul. What fold is they supposed to do? What they supposed to do? They just supposed to sit over there and chill? They just supposed to they should. If I'm Shakur Stevenson, I'll go over there and work with Jake Paul, and I'll walk him out. Fuck is y'all talking about? And I'll walk him out. Y'all must be crazy. If Tank Davis can go over there and fight and not fight Shakur Stevenson, not fight Vasily Lomachenko, not fight Devin the Dream Haney, not fight Keyshawn Davis, not fight Devin the Dream Haney. Did I say that? Not fight. I'm missing one. Did I say Teofimo Lopez? Not fight any of those world-class contemporary folks, right? But he can go fight Jake Paul at 190 pounds, and everybody is all right with it, cool with it. It just is what it is. But you want me to have a problem with Shakur Stevenson going over there working with him? You want me to have a problem with Shakur Stevenson going over there joining the camp? You want me to have a problem with Shakur Stevenson sitting down with him, talking to him about his social media following? Because you know what the fuck they talking about. Because Jake Paul he's a boxer, and he's dedicated his life to the sport of boxing, and he's gotten better. But y'all know what else he do. Y'all know what else he do. And Shakur Stevenson going over there, being seen over there with Jake Paul will boost his subscribers by a couple million. You know what a couple million subscribers would? All right, man. So y'all just be talking and y'all don't know what y'all just be talking, bro. And just be talking from a place that don't even it don't make business sense. The stuff that y'all be saying. The stuff y'all be saying don't make sense, bro. It don't make sense. Y'all because we'll sit here and we'll condemn Shakur for going over there working with Jake Paul, but then we'll celebrate Dev Haney for him knocking down a Hollywood thotty. Y'all wish y'all really wanted to have a real conversation with me today. I wish y'all really wanted to have a real conversation with me today. Fuck is y'all talking about? Going over there, I would way rather see Shakur Stevenson sitting over there with Jake Paul than him engaging in a Twitter beef. Nah, be about a foreign thing. We don't want that. Hey, man, the doors of the church is open. Ain't nobody trying to. We can condemn Shakur. But then we celebrate Dev getting a chicken little flea flicker ran on him by a thotty potty. Man, y'all leave me alone, man. Pardon me. Y'all leave me alone. Y'all leave me alone, man. The girl sat over there and ran the annexation of Puerto Rico on young Dev. But we condemning Shakur for sitting down with this man. Anyway, at the end of the day, when it comes to this boxing, the modern landscape of boxing is changing, and it's turning into a two-trick pony. And I don't see. Excuse me. I see MVP Promotions working with Riyadh Season for sure, but I don't see Jake Paul kissing the ring like everybody else do. I don't see that. I don't see him over there needing a place and needing a home because he's built out his own thing, and it's obviously more lucrative than everything else. Like, it's obviously more lucrative than everything else that we're seeing in the sport of boxing. It's obviously more lucrative than anything else we've seen in the sport of boxing. You want me to tell you why it's more lucrative? Because Jake Paul ain't changed no dope. It's all the same. Jake Paul ain't promised you something and didn't deliver it. Jake Paul ain't going over there trying to undo the Ali act. Jake Paul is taking female fighters and making them multi-millionaires, putting more money in their pocket than we've ever seen. You understand what I'm saying? More money than we've ever seen. Jake Paul flooding the streets. He flooding the women's boxing streets with bread. Going over there making them women popular. Going over there, his production, Jake Paul production, still the same. He ain't step on it, Jay Good. He ain't step on it, bro. Still the same dope. It's still the same dope. Still the same dope. Yeah. I believe, truthfully, I really truly believe, if I'm telling y'all the truth, I really believe, and I'm gonna get in trouble with this. I really believe that the production and the build up for this Tank Davis fight hasn't been as big and colossal as we've seen because Tank Davis is a little bit unstable. That's my honest truth. I think Tank is a little on the unstable side. You understand what I'm saying? And if you've anything like me, I felt like some way, somehow, I have to see it when it happens. Yeah, I'd have to see. I have to see because this fight, I had this feeling like this fight will fall out at any given moment. Be late in the midnight hour and it'll just fall out. Something will happen. Yeah. Be About a Farm said Jake Paul fitting to be the next Bob Arum. I'm gonna tell you what I believe. Be About a Farm. I believe Jake Paul is doing everything that Floyd Money Mayweather was supposed to do. I think Jake Paul is the real money team. Maybe I start saying that. Jake Paul is the real money machine, the real money team. That's the real money team. Jake Paul and MVP Promotions is the real money team. He is taking his star power, taking his attributes, taking everything within him, everything he has access to, and he is building up everybody around him. Yeah. 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 All right, man. It was something else I was gonna talk about, man, because I'm Jay Good said, I'm thinking he gonna be the next McMahon. Nah, Jake Paul gonna be the first Jake Paul. Jake Paul gonna be the first Jake Paul. He gonna put a whole lot of people on, and then he gonna slide over, and he's gonna be the premier promoter in the sport of boxing. I might even end up with his own MVP Promotions boxing network. Don't be surprised. Don't be surprised. Yeah. Come on, Be About a Farms, bro. He said, who you got, Haney or Norman? Bro, I'm gonna make my pick. I'm gonna make my pick fight week, bro. I'm gonna give y'all my official pick fight week. I've been watching the back and forth, man. And the one thing I can tell you is I was mad at both their daddies, so I was turned off by it. And I said I wasn't gonna talk about it until the fight got here. Stormy B, man, what's up with you, bro? I wasn't gonna talk about it till the fight got here because they pissed me off in my Tim Bradley voice. They pissed me off. So I wasn't, but I think Dev the Dream Haney is locked in and focused. I'm not sure. I don't know how much of, because I've seen, glimpses of his physique, and I'm like, I don't know how much of that is his natural, him just, being at the division, filling out better at the 147-pound division. How much of it is that, or how much of it is just being psyched out because he's gonna be in there versus Brian Norman Jr. And we know Brian Norman Jr. is an animal. As far as Brian Norman Jr., I know Brian Norman Jr. is locked in and doing whatever it is he's doing. He's locked in on what he's doing. Big B, man, I've been, and I got a lot of love for them dudes, man. I got a lot of love for them. Big B then pissed me off. I see him too much. I see him too much. I see him on the Boxing Voice. I see him on Mill City. Every day I see a Brian Norman Sr. video, and I'm tired of seeing it. I need him to be locked in with his son, who's going into the biggest fight of his career. So I think Little B is locked in and focused. I'm not sure Big B is. I'm not sure Big B is. And Big B done pissed me off. And I fuck with Big B. I fuck with Big B. I fuck with Bill Haney. You understand what I'm saying? I'm not one of them. I'm not you new weirdos where I got to choose one. If I cheer for Tank, I can't cheer for Dev Haney. I'm a Dev Haney fan. That's the weirdest, stupidest, dumbest, bitch ass shit I've ever heard. I can't cheer. I cheer for Tank, so I gotta, you a Dev Haney fan. So it's Haney fans or a Tank fan. Y'all sound stupid in the motherfucker, man. And I ain't mean to do all this cussing, because this is actually broadcasting on the Punch Junkie YouTube channel, and I got to take it down now. But y'all done pissed me off in my Tim Bradley voice. I hate that, man. I hate talking boxing with y'all sometimes, man. I do, man. I hate talking boxing with people, man. Shit be stupid, bro. Shit just be stupid. Jay Good said, I just see it turning into pure entertainment, a la WWE. These fans don't really care about true boxing. I can agree with that. He said, damn, June. Nah, they done pissed me off, bro. They done pissed me off, bro. For real. Because everybody, all these people they done morphed. Man, y'all know I ain't lying, man. Let's have a real conversation. Motherfuckers done morphed into man fans, bro. They not fans of the boxing no more. Motherfuckers have morphed into man fans. And then you trying to pass that whole ass shit off on me. Y'all done morphed into men. Y'all are fans of these men. You have morphed. We used to talk boxing. We used to have boxing dialogue. We used to have back and forths about boxing and who gonna win and this style and that style and how this style will hold up in the history of the sport and all that kind of stuff. We used to have these real conversations. But now it's been morphed and everybody's man fans, bro. So much, in fact, that you can have Bomac on the Boxing Voice, and Bomac is on the Boxing Voice, and he got to argue with Tone. Salute to Tone. Salute to the Boxing Voice Nest. Salute to Bomac. He arguing with Tone, and they talking, and you can tell that with the shit that Tone talking about, he don't even know what the fuck he talking about. Respectfully, don't know what he talk like. It's not even making no sense. Bomac is the greatest trainer in the sport of boxing right now. He arguing with somebody about a hatred and an expectation for Terrence Bud Crawford, and is using mute boxing points that make absolutely no sense. Y'all man fans, and y'all trying to pass that shit off on everybody else, bro. And it don't work. Like, it don't work. Some of us really, truly, truly watch boxing. You feel me? Some of us like nigga, like Thursday night when I'm talking to, I call Stormy B-Man because we watching the Michaela Mayer fight card on Tubi. Yeah, I didn't even know Top Rank had a channel on Tubi. Top Rank has a channel on Tubi, and they show old fights. Then after that fight, I watched Oscar De La Hoya when he fought. Who I need to go back and look. I can't remember who he fought. Who did Oscar fight? I'm losing my voice, so I got to shut this down. And I got to put my parlays in before college basketball start. Who did? I'm about to tell you the fight I just watched. It was Oscar De La Hoya. It was Oscar, and when Oscar fought, shit, man, I'm upset with myself. Golly, hold on. Now I didn't open up his box rec so I can tell you who it was he fought. Because it was a fight, and it was like in 99 or some shit. He fought not Julio Cesar Chavez. Of course it wasn't Hector Camacho. Wasn't Chavez. Man, who was that? Stormy B-Man probably didn't tell me. I think it was Capanella. I think it was Capanella that he fought. I think they showed, as soon as that fight was over, they showed Oscar De La Hoya versus Capanella. And I watched that fight. Yeah, it was Oscar versus Giorgio Capanella. And he won in TKO. Yeah, I think that's the fight that they showed. And everybody talking that shit, bro. Oscar De La Hoya was a motherfucker, man. Mahari, take that down, bro. That two-tone. Take that down, please, bro. Take that down, bro. We're not gonna do that over here. Cause I ain't trying to. Y'all know how this shit get. Y'all know how that shit get, bro. And I'm gonna ask that y'all don't come in here and name drop and undermine and disrespect people over here, bro. Cause that ain't how that go. That's not how that go over here. So I'm not name calling that brother. I'm not attacking him personally, and so I don't want that over here, and I don't want that energy over here because that's gonna bring some energy over here, Mahari, that you don't have to deal with, bro. That I actually have to deal with. You feel me? So please take that down for me. That two-tone is a dumbass. I don't think two-tone is a dumbass at all. I like two-tone. You feel me? And I think two-tone has a hold on, let me see if I can delete it. I think two-tone is slick. You understand what I'm saying? I think two-tone got a dope platform. I think the working shit that he do is dope. Okay, appreciate it, bro. But at the end of the day, though, a lot of us don't even know that Top Rank got the Tubi channel, the Tubi thing over there. You understand what I'm saying? And so when we look at that shit, like it's those, some of us are still fans of the sport of boxing, bro. And I was watching Jay Good said, we getting old, bro. Bro. And I'm talking about Oscar De La Hoya had them bitches too. Boy, Golden Boy was a woo. Golden Boy was that deal, bro. Golden Boy was that deal. But anyway, I'm looking at it though, and I'm like, like everybody's become man fans, bro. And y'all are fixated on cheering for a specific fighter, which is cool. Do what you do. Like the way you fan ain't, we fan differently. You a fan, I'm a fan, we fan different. We have different fanning styles. You understand what I'm talking about? We have different fanning styles. But as for me, I can cheer for two fighters that are fighting each other, and I just want to see a good fight. You understand what I'm talking about? I could cheer for Bud Crawford and Errol Spence Jr. I can cheer for Bud Crawford and Sean Porter. I can cheer for Sean Porter and Errol Spence Jr. You understand what I'm saying? Like I can cheer for fighters. I'm a fan of Luis King Kong Ortiz up until that heart medication PED shit. I didn't like that. And y'all know I have a strict policy when it comes to drug cheats. You feel me? I didn't really have no problems with Ryan Garcia. I thought he was overrated. And I thought his career was a farce, but I didn't have no problems with him prior to the PED and then racist shit that has come out since then. But I got a strict policy on racism, racist. I got a strict policy on PED abuse. Period. Point blank. End of this discussion. I can never cheer for Canelo Alvarez because he's a drug cheat. Never. People talk about the greats of history and all that kind of stuff. I can't mention them there because of the drugs. But let me say this about Terrence Bud Crawford. Then I'm gonna make my announcement. I gotta move on, bro. I'm unraveling as we speak. Plus, I have my family harvest festival tonight, so got to get ready for the harvest. I be hearing people talk, man, and arguing, and we going back and forth, and people, and I'm having an argument with somebody, and they trying to tell me that Bud Crawford ain't fought nobody. And man, I can't, like, I don't really be understanding, bro. Like I really don't be understanding. Like I don't. And this is why I be like, man, these dudes, like, really, like, y'all really don't be knowing what to say, and you really don't be knowing what to talk about. And to insinuate that Terrence Bud Crawford is who he is and he's not fought anybody, and being the undisputed champion in 3 weight divisions, soon to be 4 if he goes to 160. And to insinuate that he has not fought anybody, as if you can become undisputed in a division without fighting somebody atop the division, some of the best competition within the division. It's asinine to me, man. But to insinuate that Terrence Bud Crawford hasn't fought anybody when we just seen him dismantle Canelo Alvarez to become undisputed at 168, jump up 2 weight classes, become a world champion against Madrimov, right after becoming world champion against Madrimov. But let's say we don't know who Madrimov is. Okay, but let's look at some of the names on his resume. Canelo Alvarez, Errol Spence Jr., Showtime Sean Porter, Kell Brook, Amir Khan, Jose Benavidez Jr., Jeff Hornback Fish, Jeff Horn, aka Hornback Fish, after he beat Manny Pacquiao. Julius Ndongo I only mention him because it was for the undisputed division at 140. Felix Diaz. Those of us that know. And if I'm not mistaken, Olympic gold medalist Felix Diaz. Victor Postal. Thomas Delorme. Raymond Beltran. Yuriokis Gamboa. When Yuriokis Gamboa, he gave Gamboa his first loss. Do y'all even remember who the fuck Gamboa was? Do y'all remember who Gamboa was? Stormy B-Man said, what do you expect from a generation that can't make the distinction between the honeypot and the dung hole, even preferring the dung hole? Boys are some booty bandits, huh? Salute, Ravens Nation. Man, the Terrence Bud Crawford ain't fought nobody argument is an argument that's not even worth dignifying, bro. It's not even worth dignifying, bro. And that's all I'm gonna say about it, man. I ain't really got too much to say about it, man. But it is and it's nuts. It's nuts. Terrence Bud Crawford, man, has done what he's done. He ain't duck no fades, ain't duck no work. People who talk about him needing to fight Jerron Boots Enos, myself included, and I did it without the knowledge that Jerron Boots Enos had turned that fight down twice. And then we've seen it since because we've seen Jerron turn down other fights and other opportunities, man. Hey, man, so the big announcement, man, salute to you all. First of all, let me say, can I go all the way back up that far? I don't think I can. All right, if you haven't done so, man, y'all be sure to go subscribe to the Punch Junkie YouTube channel, man. Here, the link, it's not going to be there. And put the link is up. The link is in the description of the video as well as up in the stream. But y'all be sure to go subscribe to the Punch Junkie YouTube channel. We're actually live streaming over on the Punch Junkie channel right now. So, but go subscribe. The channel is up. It's been up. Let me see if I can show. Boom. 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 Is it up? I can't tell. Yeah, there we go. Here, so let me take that down and let me maximize this. This is the Punch Junkie YouTube channel. As y'all can see, the channel is over there, man, live and direct. You feel me? It's there. We got content. Once again, we streaming live over there right now as we speak. We got a catalog of videos that have already been over there. I know some of y'all are over there. If you haven't been over there, man, y'all go over and subscribe to the Punch Junkie channel, man. It is over there. That is the new home for the Punch Junkie podcast. And the majority of the boxing content, as far as let me say this, as far as the boxing news, any fight calls we might do, any reactions to fights, so on and so forth, we might do. Reporting news, of course, interviews, all of that stuff will be over on the Punch Junkie YouTube channel. So go over there, subscribe to the channel now, man. We are at 847 subs as we speak. 848. Somebody went over there and subbed. Thank you, whoever that was. But we're trying to get this one over 1,000, of course. But yeah, I'm talking about this is us, live on location. Let me see if I can play this. We gotta take him off, man. He about to do some nudity. I gotta take off. Man, let me quit before I get a strike on my own channel for my own content. But anyway, y'all be sure to go subscribe to the Punch Junkie YouTube channel. But salute to you all. So the announcement is, let me come back over here. The announcement is that all of the Punch Junkie podcast will be moving over specifically to the Punch Junkie channel, and the boxing content will go over there. Here on the JuniorTheTruth channel, we no longer going to be covering any boxing. There's not going to be any boxing here on the JuniorTheTruth YouTube channel, man. This is going to be specifically for the self-mastery conversations, man. So all of the boxing content is officially moving. You understand what I'm saying? And we're gonna be sliding over. It's so hard to say goodbye to yesterday We do 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 do. I don't know where this road is going to lead. Y'all start leaving out because I start singing, man. Fuck y'all. Man, we moving over. Everything's moving over. All the boxing content is moving over to the channel, and we have another dope announcement coming, but you just got to stay tuned. You just got to stay tuned, and we'll make the announcement over here. We're going to have some more news that y'all can use, man. And that's that. We had a real good ride, man, with the boxing content over here, man. I'm talking about a damn good time. You understand what I'm saying? We had a damn good time, y'all. Had a damn good time. But as we all know, all good things have to come to an end, and we got to change, and change is always good. So we need to get this stuff structured and in order, moving into the next year, and how we're going to be moving from this time forward. Excuse me. The Punch Junkie Podcast and all of the boxing content will be over on the Punch Junkie YouTube channel, man. Dirt Game Boss said, I remember that live, bro was tripping at the weigh-in, bro. He's nuts, man. He was nuts. K_ says, as the beat goes on, oh man, we getting it in, man. We getting it in. We getting it in. And it's dope, man. I'm really proud of the Punch Junkie channel. I am. And I'm proud. Let me go back over here. Do y'all see some of the, maybe y'all don't. Let me go into the videos. Like, do y'all see these videos that are over here? You feel me? I'm good with being a fan. It's got 19 views. Ain't none of y'all watch that video. We got a tribute to the Hitman, Ricky the Hitman Hatton. 8 views. Ain't nobody watched that. Buzz versus Boots next. 9 views. Ain't nobody watched that. We did another video on, and a lot of y'all didn't even know that Wyatt Earp was had a role in the sport of boxing, and he got a lot of controversy with regard to the sport of boxing. Y'all didn't know that. That video's over there. You feel me? We got the origin of Muhammad Ali, the greatest of all time. We got man, come on, bro. It's over there. You feel me? We got the legend. A lot of y'all haven't heard about the story about Muhammad Ali's gold medal. Some of y'all have been. It's over there. Like, we got work over there. We got some dope interviews over there as well. Like, man, y'all go over there and go catch out and catch the content, man. I just looked and seen this. I'm looking at this video where it says it's Broner versus Cobb, a no showdown, and then it just reminded me that Adrian Broner lost to Blair Cobb, and now I'm ready to slide. You feel me? My brother Stormy V Man said you got 3 new subs from my 3 channels, and they just added up too, bro. I appreciate you. But man, y'all go over and sub to that channel, man. Y'all can go through the archives over there, and then all of the new boxing content is gonna be up there. I actually got a video that's ready to unleash over there now, man. I can't wait. I'm gonna get it up. It's done and complete. I'm gonna upload as soon as this is over with, and then we got another big announcement coming up, man. So, but thank y'all, man. Salute to y'all. I really appreciate y'all once again. The way that a lot of you all even came to know me in this space and know, Junior the Truth in this space was under the guise of boxing. So I really, truly appreciate you all. Anybody who's going to stick around for the self-mastery conversations and stuff that's going to take place over on the Junior the Truth YouTube channel, man, salute to you all. Thank y'all. We're going to get it in, man. We really going to get it in. And we're talking about, the videos, the Black Coffee Club lives, of course, the Culture Collective Thoughtcast, you know what I mean, and everything, man. We just gonna continue to have a tremendous time and continue to do great work. The Simple Truth Network work, the Simple Truth books, everything. So we just really truly can't wait to continue this ball moving. But and also welcome and thank everybody who has subscribed to the Punch Junkie channel. If you haven't done so, go over and subscribe to the channel. And man, we're gonna get it in. But all right, I'm losing my voice and I gotta go get my parlays in. Salute to you all, man. I love y'all, man. Like I do. I really, truly love y'all. And as pissed off as I get about boxing and the things that we do and the things that I hear in the sport of boxing, man, I love y'all. I have some of the dopest relationships with you all from the sport of boxing. And those of you all know, a lot of our relationships supersede the sport of boxing. You feel me? I have and I'm not finna get emotional either, Stormy, but I've found myself integrated in you all's, in our personal lives. You know what I'm saying? And it's dope as hell. You understand what I'm saying? Like I can't even explain it to you. And it's everybody. You know what I'm saying? Like I tell the story all the time. And I was just telling the story day before yesterday about Jay Good and me going to Dallas and Jay Good taking off work and connecting with me and making sure I get everywhere I need to get in Dallas and really taking me to Cigar International. And we going to eat and moving around and making sure I'm straight in this city. Taking me to get that Rudy's chicken. You feel me? We eating Rudy's chicken on the back of Jay Good's car. You understand what I'm saying? And then and it's just, and my player partner G5 Gabe pulling up on me. You feel me? While we eating that Rudy's chicken. And G5 Gabe smoking that astronaut weed. Like, man, I just, like, my relationships from this shit have superseded the sport of boxing. I was on the phone with Stormy B-Man the other day, and he attacked somebody delivering stuff to his job. And Stormy B-Man attacked him. And Stormy B-Man pulled a blade out on him and said, man, move them boxes, you jive turkey. I said, Stormy, what you doing? And Stormy said, hey, I've asked him 5 times to move the damn boxes. I said, Stormy, man, chill out, bro. Stormy's about to beat up the delivery dude. Stormy was going, and you know, Stormy old school fighter, man. Stormy kick you in the nuts and pull your hood over your head, man, and engulf you to the stomach. Like Stormy didn't forgot more about fighting than we didn't ever knew. Stormy old school, man, and he ain't gonna exert a whole lot of energy. I'm listening to Stormy attack the delivery dude. Like, damn, bro, I'm on the phone with him. Like, Stormy, you okay? Then when it was over with, I had to, it made me hit the Tim Bradley because the delivery dude pissed me out. He can piss me off. But we, like, for real connected. That's all I'm saying. And I'm so thankful for those connections, and those connections are going to continue. The boxing connections. But for the boxing content, you got to carry your ass over to the Punch Junkie YouTube channel, man. And that's it. But if you go over there and you search the Punch Junkie, it'll come up, and that's what the channel looks like. Anybody else, if you see it, it looks any different, it's somebody making some shit up, and you know how that is. But salute to y'all, man, and y'all be sure to come visit the Punch Junkie, www.punchjunkie.com. All the latest, greatest news in the sport of boxing, and it's the hub, all things the Punch Junkie. But anyway, man, I got to slide, man. This is JuniorTheTruth signing off, giving you a daily. Let me see where we end up. We ended up with the 850. And I noticed, I got to come up and make these announcements because I know changes, y'all struggle with change. Change is difficult for everybody. So y'all struggle with change. But I'm telling you, listen to me. If you come over here to JuniorTheTruth looking for a boxing conversation, it's not going to happen. Punch Junkie. And then we got some other stuff coming too. If I'm doing the Black Coffee Club live, and you come over there trying to pull me into a boxing conversation in the chat, I'm gonna block you, and then I'm gonna call the police, and then I'm gonna come to your job and pull the fire alarm while you sitting down in there. Everything finna get wet. You understand what I'm saying? Like, go over to the Punch Junkie for the boxing content. Salute to you all, though, man. I really, truly, genuinely appreciate y'all, man. If I had a million tongues, I couldn't tell it all. This is JuniorTheTruth signing off, man, giving you a daily reminder to view your life like a paradise until your life looks like a paradise, man. I'm a hard-born player, made. If you don't know anything else about me at the end of the day, I got to keep pushing, man.
Oh, no, you didn't. Wait a minute. No, you didn't. Hey, Jay, come back here. Jay. Fool ass bitch, man. Jay. I need my money. Jay. Oh, you motherfucker. Okay. All right. I'm putting cases on all you bitches. Huh? You think you can do this shit? Jay! You think think you can do this to me? You motherfuckers be playing basketball and selling it.